Hi guys, Crystal here doing a quick update. So just yesterday I went to my 1 year post-op appointment, and if you saw my other video from, I think it was like my 9 month post-op, and I also had like a 6 month, a 3 month, whatever, and they're pretty much all the same. It's just a big group of people who we all had surgery around the same day. We go in, we do a check-in, we kind of discuss what we've been going through, what to expect, review the procedure that we had, and just review all the basic maintenance and all the rules we're supposed to be following. And yeah, so it was a good appointment. I had to do lab work for my nutritionist and my surgeon to check and make sure that everything's okay, which sucked. They took 10 vials of blood because they're testing for everything under the sun. So that was fun. But I got my test results back. All my stuff were normal, within normal range. So, and that's with me skipping some of my vitamins and my supplements every once in a while. Like, I'm not the best at taking them. I forget sometimes. But I guess I'm taking them consistently enough for my labs to all be normal, which is great. So in the class, we just discussed with the nutritionist, and we discussed with our RN case manager, and a surgeon comes in, and whatever questions we want to ask, we can ask, and it's just like a basic review. But it was freaking 2 hours long. It was so boring, and I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. But it was nice to have like a review about how much we should be eating, and basically just to see the progress where everybody's at. So people were asking the nutritionist, how many calories should we be consuming in a day? And her answer was, I'm not going to give you a number, which is smart, and I'm going to explain why. Because she said after you have the surgery, your goal is to eat the least amount of food you possibly can for as long as you can. So if she were to give us a number and say, well, I want you guys to say 1,200 calories or below for the day, what people would do in their mind is think, okay, I need to get 1,200 calories, and I've had my 3 meals today, but I haven't reached 1,200 yet, so let me have some more snacks so I reach my 1,200. She doesn't want that. She wants you to be able to still eat the least amount of food that you possibly can to get you through the day. So she didn't give us a number, which was great. She just said, just try no snacking, and eat high protein foods that are very dense and that are going to keep you fuller longer. That was what she recommended. She was also talking about how people say that they have stretched out their pouch and that they can eat more now that they're a year out, and that that they're scared that they stretched it out. She said it's pretty much that it's close to impossible for you to stretch your pouch out. So, and I know I've felt like I have stretched my pouch out before because I know I can eat a lot more than what supposedly I should be able to eat. But she made a good point. She said, really, your stomach is still pretty small, and it takes a lot of effort for you to be able to stretch out your stomach. She said you could probably making it, expand a little bit, but it's not stretched out. It'll expand when you eat, of course, but as you digest and it goes through your pouch, it goes back to the size that it was. She said most likely what it is that when people feel that they're eating too much or that they're stretching their pouch out, they should be looking at what they're eating. Because if you're eating foods that are not dense protein, you're probably eating like a slider food, something that goes down really easy, that is not high in volume, and you can eat more of it, like chips or yogurt or, anything soft like that or crispy like that. You're going to be able to eat a lot of it because it's not high in volume, and it also kind of slides through. So you probably can't eat more of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you stretch your pouch out. And she reiterated again, which I've said before in another video, the 5-day pouch test that I know a lot of people like to do when they feel they stretch out their pouch. Garbage. It's crap. It doesn't help. It doesn't shrink your pouch back down. It doesn't do anything. Basically what she was saying is because in the 5-day pouch test, you're going back to like purees and liquids and stuff like that. Those are all soft calories. You don't want to be eating stuff like that when you are post-op. You want to have the most dense protein as you possibly can because it's going to stay in your system longer, it's going to take longer to digest, and it's higher protein. All that other stuff is, they're considered sliders. It's just going to go through your pouch and you're going to have to consume more to feel satisfied, and you're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry, you're going to end up eating more. So stuff like yogurt, cottage cheese, protein shakes, those are all soft calories, and you're going to be consuming way more calories than you need to, rather than if you were eating a piece of steak, which one good sized piece of steak is going to last you, that's like 3 meals right there. And it's high protein, and it's going to keep you satisfied. So think about it. If you have a choice on which is the better option between Greek yogurt or steak, go for the steak, because you're going to feel fuller longer, you're going to get better results, you're going to eat less, and it's pure protein. That's what you want. So please remember, when you're choosing your food, choose stuff that is higher in protein and more dense. It's going to do better for you than doing all those protein shakes or Greek yogurt or salads, stuff like that. It's not going to fill you up. Those are slider foods. So just remember, try and eat the most densest protein possible. And when you eat your meals, make sure you're eating your protein first, because it's going to make you fuller, and you're going to consume less of like carbohydrates and sugars and all that other stuff. And it helps block some of the absorption of the carbohydrates when you fill up on proteins first. So you definitely want to do that. Also, what the surgeon had said, which kind of shook me a little bit. Oops, sorry. My phone's acting up. Somebody had asked if oral birth control is less effective after you have the surgery. And the surgeon said it absolutely is. So all you ladies out there that are taking oral birth control, like I have been for years and years and years, your body metabolizes things different, and it's going to be significantly less effective. So he said, without a doubt, if you are on birth control, it's better to do either the depot shot or an IUD. So that I was glad that I was there for, because I'm definitely going to be switching to depot now, because I ain't got the time or the money for kids right now. It ain't in my plan, not just yet. So I'm switching to depot very soon. Let's see, what else did we discuss? That was pretty much it. We just watched a video about the actual procedure, which was making me so squeamish. I hate watching guts and stuff like that. But we watched the procedure just to give us a reminder of, you know, what we went through and what the procedure is all about, and how our pouch is now working. And it was great to see everybody in the room and their progress. And I know before, when I had gone to those meetings, I felt so bad about myself, and I was getting down because I felt like everybody else had lost so much more weight in the room. And now I feel like we're all caught up. We're all kind of at the same place. I mean, people did lose a lot more weight than I did, but they were also a lot heavier than I was, so I had to take that into consideration. But there was actually one couple that was there that did not lose very much weight, and it has to be their food choices. It has to be, because they're a married couple, and I'm pretty sure they both eat the same stuff, and they, for being a year out, did not look like they had lost very much weight. So that was kind of an eye-opener, just to see how people can actually go through the procedure and not follow through. And if you can't let go of those bad habits, you know, the surgery is not going to solve it for you. You're going to have to get rid of those bad habits and start dealing with your emotions and all the stuff that comes with your eating issues. If you have food issues, you got to start dealing with them now, because after surgery, they are not going to go away. That's pretty much it. I'm running out of time. I didn't realize I was going to make this post this long. But yeah, so I had my 1-year update, and that's it. It was a great appointment. I feel good about myself. And yeah, it's been 1 year. Talk to you guys later.